Welcome to TacosandGeeks.com. Justin here, back with more video games reviews, and today we're going to be reviewing Blue Guardians, and this is actually an import review. I got this on a Japanese eShop for 650 yen. As always, I give you a brief synopsis, so here we go. Blue Guardians is a military flight simulation and shooting game in which you fly state-of-the-art Chinese fighters and go from soldier to general. You can tackle solo missions in story mode and enjoy 2v2 and 5v5 multiplayer. And that's the overview of the actual game. Not much deep in story mode when it comes to like characterizations of characters and stuff like that, but the story mode does its job, and it's pretty cut and paste, cut and dry on what you expect from a flight simulation game when it comes to the terms of story. But I want to talk a little bit about the gameplay and the graphics. First, I'll start off with the graphics. All the recordings that you see here, all the footage that you see here is recorded directly from my Nintendo Switch Lite. And since this is an import game, I'm going to say whether you should import this or not. I got this on sale, so sale-wise, I'm not really going to complain or go too hard on this game. But gameplay-wise and graphically, it reminds me a lot of Ace Combat, and that's not actually a bad thing. The game looks gorgeous. It looks good for especially on handheld mode. I had no issues with frame rates, no dips, no freezes during my time playing this. I like the designs of the ships. I think the water effects look really good as well. The way the ocean lines up, just the way the sun shines on the lighting, I thought it looks really good. As far as the gameplay goes, it runs very well as well. The controls are very easy to pick up. It's very smooth to fly these planes. Not difficult at all, honestly. Left is to go left, up is to go up, down is to go down. You use your right analog stick to do dodge moves. One thing I did find a little bit weird though was the fact that targeting when I target, you don't automatically shoot your machine guns. The machine guns automatically shoot for you if you're targeting them. You are only in control of the missiles, which I thought was weird. It would be nice to actually be able to control my machine guns at will as well, instead of just it automatically firing. But gameplay-wise, it's basically really what you expect from a flight simulation game. You have various enemies, wave of enemies that you got to take down, and you have various locations that you have to destroy, pretty much, and some are on a timer. But you also have the ability to upgrade your weapons. Now, this is where the meat of that story mode comes into play. And when it comes to language barriers, how I learned how to do this, I use Google Lens, believe it or not. I hold my phone up with Google Lens and got like a rough translation so I can know what the menus are. And believe it or not, that's just a tip now for anyone who's thinking about getting import games. It works for the visual novels as well. You just hold your Google Lens up or hold something up to get like a rough translation, and it actually worked for me. But as you saw it from there, you can upgrade your planes. You can upgrade the afterburners by speed, the skins. You can choose what missiles and machine guns you want. So the upgrade system works very well. I really did enjoy the gameplay with this. It doesn't offer anything new under the sun in terms of flight simulations, but the fact they actually do include real life fighter jets in here is a welcome addition to the authenticity that you're looking for. But here's a bit about the sound. The sound quality is pretty good in this game. I like the soundtrack. I played this with headphones. The sound really good, works really well with headphones, especially hearing the roar of my engine, the bullets, the explosions. It really feels like you're in the battle. They really make sure that the sound quality was top notch here, especially the voice acting makes it, just listening to the orders and the commands and things like that, it makes it really feel like you're a fighter pilot. And I thought the sound did a really good job of really making it feel that type of tone, of making you feel like you're a pilot that's on these dangerous missions. And I really did enjoy it for the most part. The sound I didn't have any real issues with. I will say that there might be one voiceover that I felt like sometimes the audio levels were very high, even on my Switch Lite. I had to lower my volume at times because I guess the actor was like screaming into the mic. But I guess to be a little bit nitpicky, that's just one particular actor though. But as far as my final thoughts are, Blue Guardians, is this something you should import? if it's on sale, like I got it on sale, which was 650 yen, which from us here is like around $10 to $11 in the US, in the States, I will say pick it up if it's on sale. But as far as paying full price for this, when you can just get a game like Ace Combat on another system or something like that, yeah, I will wait for it to be on sale to import it. It's not a bad game, but it doesn't really offer anything new really in the terms of flight simulation. But it is an enjoyable game to play. So that's why I'm gonna give my final grade as a B minus. I think the graphics are pretty good. It runs well on my Switch Lite. I don't like the fact that I had to be online at all times. That's also a real downer. I'm not sure if there was an error with my Switch or anything like that, but I was trying to play this in airplane mode in the game, which does not allow me to play it. I didn't get a chance to play multiplayer, obviously being out of this, not being a native or just trying to navigate through the menu system was not going to be, it wasn't going to be fun for me. But I did like their story mode. It offers enough, especially when it comes to upgrades, to make you feel like a very OP fighter pilot, especially with your skills, and especially the fact that the controls are very smooth to do, and the fact that you get to upgrade your weaponry, which really enhances the battles. And as the game progresses, it does get challenging. You're gonna have a whole bunch of fighters, as you see here. One of my favorite times is actually just being able, when I'm being hunted, and just being dodging the bullets and or sending like a distraction missiles to throw the enemies off. So there's really some strategic elements in here. But overall, it's not something I would import for full price. But if it's on sale for $10, definitely check this out. This is Justin from OtakusAndGeeks.com saying, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Thank you for watching us on Otakus and Geeks. Later days.